Hey guys, welcome to EduTap. I hope each of you is happy, healthy and fine and taking very good care of yourself. I am your mentor Veer and I welcome you all in lecture 7 on reports and indices. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Guys, if you are new here, you can check out our YouTube channel. Please do subscribe to it for daily updated videos regarding the different courses that we are offering at the EduTap. Moreover guys, if you want to download the PDF of those videos, you can check out our Telegram group, the link of which you can find in the description box. Now guys, I would like to share with you the smiling points of EduTap, that is our results. Guys, we have consistently achieved highest results across India in the RBI Grade B, the NABARD Gr A as well as SEBI Grade A. For preparation related strategies of these toppers, you can check out our YouTube channel. Now guys, I would like to share with you the courses that we are offering at EduTap. We are offering course in the RBI Grade B, the NABARD Grade A as well as Grade B, SEBI Grade A, and also guys, we are offering course in the UPSC EPFO. For all the complete details regarding these courses guys, the link has been shared with you in the description box. You just have to click on it. Guys, currently we are running heavy discounted on our courses. For the RBI Grade B 2020 course, which is valid till 30th April 2021, you need to use the code WOW30 to avail 30% discount. For SEBI guys, we are running 50% discount. You just need to use SEBI 50. So guys, these are our offering at the moment. Don't miss out the opportunity. Use it wisely. So guys, today in the lecture 7, we're going to start with the report which is ranking the world's sulfur dioxide hotspot. So guys, hotspot emission related with sulfur dioxide, what it has to do with the RBI exam or NABARD exam? Guys, this report is important from our exam point of view, because if you analyze the previous year paper of RBI, especially the phase 2, in that paper a lot of question has been directly asked in terms of especially mentioned tag of our syllabus, which is environmental issue and sustainable development. So this report forms an important part of our syllabus, which is sustainable development. Okay, so that's why we are covering this report in our videos. So guys, if you see the tagline of the report, it is saying ranking the world's sulfur dioxide hotspots. So this report, I think, with that, if we go with the tagline, it has something to do with the ranking. On what basis? Emission of sulfur dioxide. So guys, even from itself, from the tagline, we can say that this report is ranking the different economies across the world in terms of their emission of sulfur dioxide. And if you see the years mentioned, it is previous year, so we can say that this report is analyzing the previous year data. Okay, now in the picture, if you see, there are two agencies which are mentioned, CREA and Greenpeace. So I think these two agencies, if we see the picture only, these two agencies are responsible for creating this report. So guys, thing is, दो आदमी खाली बैठे थे. They have decided कि चलो यार कुछ तो करते हैं, आज कुछ तूफानी करते हैं. तो what they have done, they have gathered the data from the satellites and asked even the NASA's help कि भैया हमें data दे दो, we will do some analysis. So these are the two agencies who are responsible for preparation of this report. So guys, coming to the introduction of the final details of the reports, I already mentioned about what this report has to do and who are the agencies involved in releasing this report. So this report is being released by the Greenpeace India and Center for Research on Energy and Clean Air. So guys, first question, that is the agency involved in releasing the report is Greenpeace India and Center for Research on Energy and Clean Air. Now coming what this report is all about. So I already explained about what this report will be, that it ranks the economies across the world in terms of release of, or we can say emission of sulfur dioxide. Okay, how they are doing? Those two agencies have gathered the data through the satellite data, and they have also asked the data from the NASA, and after collecting that data, they have done some analysis. So on that basis, they have ranked the economies across the world. So let us see what are the highlights of this report. So guys, if you can see this chart, the largest emitter in terms of sulfur dioxide is India. The second highest is Russia and the third highest is China. So guys, you can see India is the largest contributor, even the second highest is almost on the halfway mark. Just on rough approximation, we can say that Russia is on the halfway mark in comparison to India's emission. So this is about the global trend. Who is the highest emitter of sulfur dioxide? The answer is India. A question can be framed on this point. Now there are certain other facts, guys, that more than 2/3 or 68% of the total sulfur dioxide emission is through anthropogenic origin. So this means that these emission or 68% of the total SO2 emission is due to the man-made activities. Okay, so for example, burning of coals. There is a lot of, we can say in India is producing a lot of coal in electricity generation. So all we can say burning, due to burning of the coal, lot of SO2 is released. So this is anthropogenic. Then there must be some natural causes. So the natural cause is volcanoes. Volcanoes constitute almost 31 or 32% of total SO2 emission. So if volcanoes contribute 31 or 32% of total emissions of SO2, the remaining is due to man-made activities. This is what this line has to say, and I have quoted a graph for it. Guys, if you are not able to see these figures, no worries. When you will get the PPT, you can easily see that. But the important point is that 68% of the total emission is due to man-made activities. Then guys, there is one more point, which is Norilsk smelter site in Russia is the largest contributing site in terms of SO2 emission. So which is the largest hotspot in terms of emission of SO2? The answer is Norilsk site in Russia. This is the largest emitter of SO2. Okay, so these are the global trends, guys. We have analyzed that India is the highest, then Russia, then China. Then we have also analyzed that what are the contribution of SO2 emission in terms of man-made activities and natural. 31% is by the volcanoes or natural sources, and 68% is due to the man-made activities. So this is about the global trend. Now coming to the Indian scenario. So guys, in terms of India, what is this report has to say? That India has more than 15% of all anthropogenic sulfur dioxide hotspot in the world. So out of that 68%, India has 15% of all the anthropogenic sites in the world. And in 2019, India emitted 21% of global anthropogenic SO2 emission. Sorry, 68% was the total emission due to man-made activities, and out of that 68%, 21% was due to India. Okay, so guys, not this 15%, but this 21% out of 68% is due to India. So guys, these are the two important points in regard to India. Now, for the first time in the 4 years, India's sulfur dioxide SO2 emission recorded a significant decline of approximately 6% in 2019. So, in the year of 2018, suppose we are emitting almost 100. So, in the year of 2019, we are emitting only 94. So, we have shown a reduction of 6% in comparison to the data available of 2018. So, guys, see. इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज जब तक डंडा नहीं पड़ता हम हेलमेट नहीं पहनते, चालान ना काटे तो पुलिस वाला भी तो हम भी हेलमेट नहीं पहनेंगे. सो सिमिलरली देयर आर सम एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग द एमिशन इन रिगार्ड टू इंडिया. सो गाइस, इन द ईयर ऑफ 2015, Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change introduced certain SO2 emission norms which the coal thermal power plants have to follow. But if you see the data till June 2020, none of those coal thermal power plants was following those norms regarding the fuel gas desulfurization unit. So basically, guys, what the government has done, government has given that you have to follow certain emission norms and you have to install this FGD unit in your plants. This FGD unit is basically to trap the emission of SO2. How? We do not require to go into that much PhD, but फिर आप कहेंगे सर को तो पता ही नहीं, तो हम बता देते हैं. Guys, this FGD units, under this, what happens that the released SO2 is treated with lime and they formed a product which is calcium sulfide, and they trap this element. And in this way, how they trap the emission of sulfur dioxide, you do not have to go into much PhD, I just give you a rough idea. Okay, so through these units, and this is compulsory for all the coal thermal plants that they have to install these units, but I already mentioned that till June 2020 they haven't done this. So what government has done, that government has started shutting down those plants who were not following the SO2 norms and installation of these FGD units. So वही मैंने अभी आपको बोला ना, जब तक डंडा नहीं पड़ता हम हेलमेट नहीं पहनते, या चालान नहीं कटता तो हम हेलमेट नहीं पहनते. तो सिमिलरली जब तक प्लांट शट डाउन नहीं हुए, we were not following the emission norms for SO2. Okay, and government has also released this much of amount in regard to this crisis. So guys, that is entire report in front of you. We have discussed who are the agencies involved in releasing this report. We have talked about the global highlights regarding this report, and then we have talked about the highlights regarding India. So guys, now it's time to revise this report through some MCQs. So guys, first question is, report is published by which agency? So we have already talked about this. The answer is Greenpeace India and SERA. Guys, I would like to refer that the page of this new agency. It is basically a newly formed agency, or we can say an NGO. I think it is an NGO. So please refer it for one time, and also remember the full form of this agency. Okay, what this agency is doing. It is basically collecting the data in regard to the climate change and publishing that, just like this report. They are publishing it for the we can say they are just doing the analysis of all the data and publishing those reports, just like this report. So this is about the first question. Then the next question is about the report. So what this report does, it ranks the economies across the globe in regard to the emission of sulfur dioxide. Then the third question is, who is the world largest emitter? India. Second largest emitter, Russia. Do not forget the second largest also. Then the percentage emission due to the anthropogenic activities. I already mentioned that 31% was due to the natural causes. So the remaining is due to the anthropogenic causes. So the answer is 68%. Guys, don't get confused into that 31% and 68 or 69, because there is a small slight error. So you just need to refer that report has mentioned it at 68, because if you go by that chart that I have mentioned in that 31% was mentioned as a volcanoes and the remaining was for the different reasons. So you might say that this has to be 69, but as per the report it is mentioned at 68, so refer it at 68. Okay. Then the India emitted what percentage of global anthropogenic SO2? So India emitted 21% of. And what percentage of total anthropogenic sites that India holds? The answer is 15% of the world's anthropogenic sites in regard to emission of SO2 is India holds. So guys, these are the questions. Now coming to the second last question, which says the world highest SO2 emitting site. So we have already talked about it under the global highlights. The answer is Norilsk, Russia. Now coming to the last question of our session, which is the percentage reduction in SO2 emission by India compared to the previous year data. So the percentage reduction in emission of SO2 is 6%. Even globally, guys, if you analyze the data of 2018, from 2000 to 2019, the world has seen a decline of 6% in SO2 emission. So similar for the, if you recall, you can say 6% is even for the India as well as globally. So guys, these are the important questions that can be framed from this report, and I already mentioned why this report is important from our exam point of view, because this report forms important part of our syllabus, which is environmental issues and sustainable development. So guys, that's all from my side regarding the report. But one more task which is pending for you is your homework question. So guys, regarding your homework question, I would like to ask you the place in India. We have talked about globally that which is the site for the maximum SO2 emission. So in regard to India, which is the site that contributes highest SO2 emission? Okay, if you want a hint, I can give you a hint that this site is in the state of Madhya Pradesh. So please write this answer in the comment section, guys. Okay, so guys, that's all from my side regarding the report. Now through this video, I would like to appreciate the kind comments that you are making on our videos. Rajesh Babu, really appreciate your kind words. Now Robin is saying that, sir, please increase the frequency of videos. Guys, until or unless you show the interest to us, it is very difficult to bring out with this at least one video per day, because guys, we have to do a lot of work at the back end to come out. And if you won't show the interest to us, but honestly, it will be very difficult for us to come out for a daily schedule. It is first you have to show the interest, and then we'll definitely follow your leads. Moreover, if you have any suggestions regarding these reports or any particular reports, I think there was Akshay who has asked about covering the, I think, National Family Health Survey. No worries, I will cover up in the coming videos, guys. And moreover, guys, Durlabh is consistently following our, we can say, sessions. He is posting the answers. So this is what I am expecting from you all. Please post the answer in maximum numbers. It just hardly take 30 seconds. Moreover, guys, my intention regarding posting these comments is that you must go on the Google to search for those terms. Okay, that will not only give you the answer, but even the related links to that news. So there are chances that you might find something new which I might miss covering that up in the report. So though I am taking all the precautions while taking up the report, that I do not mess up the important concepts from our exam point of view. But please, again, I would request you, please comment in the answer. Please make a comment so that we can interact in a much better way. So guys, that's all from my side. If you like the video, please do subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and do give a thumbs up. For now, I am your mentor Veer, signing off.